Welcome to episode 5 of our trip across Europe in a car that costs £100. In this episode, we travel from Slovenia to a quick overnight stop in Serbia. Previously on Car Trouble. All hands back has given me as a headache.
Yeah, mate, I'm telling you, if this car makes it, you can't dump it. But we haven't crossed the border yet, so can I give you one last round? You must leave Croatia. I fell asleep for 2 minutes and the stupid twat has gone in the wrong direction. Just see what he wants me to do.
It's a good car for police control.
Sid spilt water all over the passenger seat.
This is not true.
Last night was supposed to be our night off drinking, but it seemed to turn out to be more drinking. But for once I got my own room, away from the snory bear, and this morning he's come in and woken me up for no reason whatsoever, like a child at Christmas. And the only reason I can think of is that he doesn't like his own company, which I can't blame him for, because it's awful. Oi, you dead?
It's not a lot of difference.
The best thing about looking as bad as you do all the time is that you don't look any worse in the morning like everyone else does. Oi! You can't wake me up and then go back to sleep.
Just watch.
What a horrible human being, honestly.
Since we arrived late the night before, we thought we'd have a quick look around.
KTU. You got to tell me because I don't.
I've already told you 3 times. I didn't realise you only got 3-second memory.
Are you stupid?
It's still right here. It's right here.
Right here.
It's right here. You got to turn right here.
You're just driving me around in circles, aren't you?
It's one-way system.
Go on then. Where now?
Straight up to the end and then left.
Can't go left.
Why not?
I don't know.
Well, it's classed as straight on. I don't think you can go straight on either. I'm going to miss Ljubljana. I'm going to miss Slovenia. It's absolutely beautiful here.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
Stunning place. Really impressed. Is it just me that, or is it the closer we get, the more nervous I am about the car not making it?
Yeah, I feel that.
Because I wasn't too worried to start with, because it didn't really matter. But now we've done all the miles, I'm now more worried that it's not going to make it.
Yeah.
That noise is going to start when we start going uphill again. Doesn't like going uphill, does it? One of the things I liked about Ljubljana, apart from the buildings, was the people. The people were really nice. That woman in the bar telling us all about, how proud they are of the water being super clean, and they all cook fresh food from scratch all the time. Cooking isn't a dying art there, is it? Fresh vegetables, they grow in the garden, decent meat. It's such a foodie's paradise. The food's incredible and it's cheap. It's all proper food, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing processed. It was all just, and they're so proud of that. And the wine and the beer's great. They got all the craft beers, all the different types of cuisine from all around the world. I'm so impressed with it.
Yep. Certainly go back there.
Are we going uphill now? Come on. It's making that awful noise again. Come on, you poorly polo. Only 700 miles to go, ish.
Temperature's down really low. Hurry up, I'm trying to overtake.
Sorry.
You can't see where you're on there, you.
Don't be so nasty. Why? Oh, it sounds rough, doesn't it? Maybe I should have spent 150 on a car, get something decent. Maybe I'll spend £200 next time and get something posh. It sounds like it does when it's cold.
Yeah.
First thing, all clattery. Now the temperature's down, it sounds like it's cold, like it's... I like your idea though, maybe we should stop giving a rest and we'll have to have some lunch instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Feed me again. How much do we reckon then?
This one or that one?
Cash or card? Just go this one. It's a human bush, look.
Oh, yeah.
It's a crap disguise, isn't it?
Yeah. We know who you are.
Human bushmen. What a terrible disguise that is.
Oh, it's passports again. Just put the bastard away. We got the job's worth here. There's another bush over there.
Is he walking?
No.
He's going to get up in a minute and walk. How much was that toll?
7 something, wasn't it?
I gave him 10.
Yeah.
He's given me He's given me €9 back.
Hey?
Yeah, I'll give him a tenner, and he gave me €9.
It's the wrong bloke to have in that toll booth.
It's a bargain, though, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe next time I'll give him a tenner, give me 20 back.
I actually thought you'd give him 20, I don't know.
Well, that's not 7 either, is it?
No.
Maybe he thinks he's ripped me off for €4 by charging me 11, but he's actually give me 9 back. Oh well. Oh, we're in Croatia, by the way.
We're in Croatia.
Yeah, that was the Croatian.
Whoa,
that was the
yeah.
Croatian border and toll and passport control, and they've charged us €1 seemingly to go on the motorway.
So the first one was Slovenia letting us out, then Croatia letting us in, and then the toll.
And then the toll, yeah.
Which was a bloody euro.
I don't think it's supposed to be €1.
You said it said 7 something.
It did say 7. Yeah, it was 4 for motorbikes, 7 for cars. €1 for red bags of snot. Nice Porsche. You let him go, Sid. Don't embarrass him.
No. Are we on the right road?
You are a wanker.
Let's go north again.
I don't know what to do about it. I'm going to ring Posh. He'll know.
Posh will know what.
That's to sort the sat nav out. Morning, wakey wakey, burger and shit.
Morning, mate.
I know a small bloke.
What's going
You
on?
are it. All right, mate.
You got a hangover?
Yeah. Quick question for you before we get into the niceties. Sid's iPhone on maps was fine yesterday, but today it won't do the voice bit, and I need the voice bit, and it keeps turning off. Any ideas?
No.
Good. You're an Apple person, aren't you?
I am, but I haven't got a 3G. Turn it completely off, then turn it back on again.
I reckon if you could go down there, we could be even further away from the door.
You're right.
Just over.
Oh, we can stop, have a bottle of wine and some food in a bit, can't we?
Somehow I found it way too easy to convince Sid that we should pull off the motorway and find a nice little quaint town to eat in.
In Croatia, I reckon if you come off the motorway anywhere, there'll be a nice little local place to eat.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Looks like quite a big town. It's Tool Drogo Cello.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
It's called we're in downtown, Drogocello.
Sounds warm enough, doesn't it?
Really does.
We're going to have something to eat and rest it.
Yeah, I think it needs a because the temperature's right down now.
Yeah.
Right down.
It's worse, isn't it?
Yeah. And as you say, that noise, I think it's coming when it's
cold.
It's cold. It's doing a lot of surging as well.
So it's something thermostat-y, cooling-y issue, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that doesn't explain the surging when it just accelerates by itself. Explains why it sounds like a bag of spanners.
There ain't anywhere down here, is there?
It's not the quaint little town you think it's going to be, is it?
No.
Oh well, I was expecting this little...
I know what you was expecting, dumbass.
Do you think there's any people live here?
For the stadium, ain't gone into the fucking what's it?
Well, there weren't any services there were.
There was.
When? Not on here, there isn't.
Not here, not now. We're coming to this fucking one all the time. You're a fucking dumbass, you are. Got you've done now. There isn't anywhere.
There is. There'll be loads of places.
Like where?
Like restaurants.
Where?
Well, they're not all restaurants, some of them are houses. There you go, look.
Where? It's a garage. Just keeping going on, am I?
Yeah, just go to the town.
I don't think the town exists, does it?
There you go, what's that? That's a supermarket, is it?
Yeah, supermarket.
Yeah, we should have gone to the service station on the motorway. Alright, sorry mate. Motorway services then? Well, actually there is a place that roundabout had a knife and fork and back on the motorway.
Yeah.
You know, a knife and fork and a bed sign.
Yeah.
So I can have something to eat and you can have a sleep.
Oh, you f***. I didn't expect him to turn into here. Sorry, mate. Bloke was really upset with me.
Now, in case you hadn't worked it out already, we're not the smartest explorers you've ever seen. Sid misread the sign on the way into the town. It wasn't even called Drogosello. And if we'd carried on driving for just another 200 metres, we'd have come across the main street with loads of amazing places to eat. But because we're daft, we gave up and headed back to the slightly haunted looking place we'd passed earlier.
It said there was a f***ing restaurant there, but I couldn't see any restaurants. Did you see him driving that bus?
He looked like Super Mario.
Yeah.
It's either going to be really nice or really terrible.
We don't even know. We can't order anything, can we?
I'll have something from about a third of the way down the menu, please. It's rush hour all of a sudden.
What's going on here?
Maybe everyone's going to that amazing restaurant because they've heard that 2 English blokes are about to get murdered and made into goulash.
We're going to be the f***ing dinner, aren't we? You can guarantee when we walk in, the music's going to stop and everybody's going to look at us going.
Look at them. See, it's all right, look.
Yeah.
So we're inside. It's all right, actually. It's all nice. Looks all right, look.
The food's coming.
We're going to find the old boy.
So we've made it. We're in where are we? Well, we're in Croatia.
Yeah.
And we've just been into Drogosello. So we've come back. We've found this place in the middle of nowhere. As you can see, the restaurant's not packed.
The waitress advised us to try the local speciality of stuffed cabbage. We were a bit dubious, but it was delicious.
Old man.
What do you look? Leave it. Just leave it.
That's just why you end up driving, because you're useless on that side of the car.
Just leave it.
You can't leave it. The whole purpose of this trip is to film it, not just to fucking drive
Don't
to Sophia.
start on your old mate.
You silly.
It was about that time of day when I have to do all the driving, and Sid has to power down for a few hours to conserve his batteries.
Look, feds over there pulling people. You know, you wouldn't want that, would you?
Jeez, they're making them take their shoes off and everything, aren't they? Think we're going to get shaken down?
Coppers will bum us.
Hey?
Coppers will bum us, won't they?
Morning!
I've got to stop nodding off.
I keep thinking you died.
I know, you're hoping. What would you do? What would you do if you got to the border, it was a dead body in the car?
I'd have probably kicked you out before then.
Yeah.
Why have you got dead, ugly old man in car? Did he die from his ugliness?
You're very cruel to me. Why have you done this? Just slow down because of him.
Because there was someone coming down.
So you just get bullied by those people, do you?
Well, if you pull out on them, they give you the bird like they
do.
you always get.
I know.
You missed it when you were sleeping. There were loads of villages, but my co-pilot was asleep, so we couldn't get any shots of it.
No. Well, I've been doing that much driving, or I have done that much driving, and I had to have a sleep. I was worn out. Of the 1,300 miles that we've done, I've done about 1,250 of them.
We've done about 12, and then slept the rest of them.
I'm going to put my hood up now.
Go back to sleep.
Yeah. So the temperature's coming down. It was 4 degrees about 50 miles back. It's down to 0.6.
The car's making that horrible noise again. Do you reckon? And the temperature's gone down. Could it be the temperature outside? It's
I
making
think it could
colder?
be, yeah.
Because it's making that horrible grinding noise again.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, we're going up again. It's gone misty and cold.
Yeah. Sid's awake.
This is the worst part of the journey so far.
It is.
It's boring.
It's flat and boring, and
There's nothing to look at. It's foggy. Tired, old Giffer.
I ain't half tired. What's it say now, the temperature? I'll give you a temperature reading. It is 4.1 degrees.
That's the most exciting thing that's happened in the last 10 miles.
Yeah.
In the sat-nav board, 313 miles, keep left.
So you forget it, go back. Let's go on.
1,315 miles in. It's probably quicker to keep going. Do you want to go I Spy?
No, you're too good at it.
I Spy, My Little Eye, something beginning with F.
Fanny.
No.
God, you're good at this, you are, aren't you? Fog.
Yeah. It's the best car you ever had.
I like the XK8.
The XK8.
I had an XK8, yeah.
Is it the kind of round shark face thing from the 90s?
Sports car.
XK8?
Yeah.
Not the XK150.
No, the XK8, you
And
know.
you liked it?
I did.
What do you like about it?
V12 engine, anybody?
XJS.
No, XK8.
That's not V12.
Was.
It's an 8. It's a V8.
Was it V8? Oh, yeah. Oh, was
It's a
it?
V8 from the Serbian border. You don't look at all dodgy with that hood up.
I'll take it off.
You look more dodgy now.
I know. I'll put the hat on.
You still look dodgy.
Hello? Can we pay in euros? 18 euros.
That's a bargain. Alright.
Yeah. Hello.
We're in Serbia now. 1,350 miles covered. So we've got 60 miles to go to Belgrade.
I've drove most of the way. Will's just took over the driving.
But you say I've been filming you asleep.
I have been asleep.
This rubbish light at night time makes us look like we're some kind of really crap mobile Halloween gang.
By the time we got to Belgrade, the car was so frozen that we were struggling to see out of it. We had one wiper frozen up and one washer jet frozen, but they were on opposite sides of the car, so we couldn't clear the windscreen. We arrived very late at night. There were some stunning buildings in Belgrade and some really nice areas. As we were heading off early the next day, we didn't get a chance to do any sightseeing, so here's a very quick glimpse of the sights Belgrade has to offer. As we were just passing through, we just needed a decent dinner and a good night's sleep, so we chose a budget hotel near the centre. The hotel wasn't in the prettiest part of Belgrade, but it was cheap and walking distance to bars and restaurants. It also came with free secure parking, which was a bonus. Join us for the final instalment when we travel from Belgrade in Serbia to Sofia in Bulgaria, and find out if our £100 car has actually made it all the way to Sofia from the United Kingdom. Now make sure you subscribe, or I'll send Sid round for some sexy time.